Hey, Intuitive Soul Tribe. Melissa, Intuitive Soul Coach here, excited to bring to you today's collective reading where we dive into the energy of the Lionsgate portal. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so today we'll take a look at what is the Lionsgate portal, when is this activated, what does it mean, how can we best utilize the energy, and how is it going to impact us on a global level. So thank you so much for spending your precious time and energy here with me today. So let us begin by talking about the Lionsgate portal. What is it? Some of you may have heard that it is a manifestation day on 8/8, and that is absolutely the truth, but there's such a bigger expansion around it. Now, the Lionsgate portal on 8/8 is the full activation date. However, the portal is already open. Typically, each year, it opens around the 27th or 28th of July and will go through August 12th. But 8/8 is the main activation point. Eights represent infinity, they represent manifestation and empowerment. So this is a really beautiful time individually and on a global collective level for big changes to enter into Earth and into ourselves as well. So when the sun is in Leo, and Sirius star system moves closer to the Earth, there becomes an alignment, and this activates that portal. And ascensions can take place. There's a huge ascension process, individually, again, and globally, where new beginnings are ushered in. So the old way of doing things are shifting, right? And we're already seeing this energy here as well. Now, this time can be a little bit uncomfortable, yet it's necessary. So it brings in those changes, just like towers, right? We may see some tower moments here showing up in the cards, but this tower is a necessary change because something in your world, something in the world around us isn't working in the best of our alignment. So that's what this time is all about with the Lionsgate portal. They're saying one more. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm getting that a lot of you individually, there's going to be a very huge moment here of not just unconditional love. You're going to have that access to tap in, open that third eye chakra, because it's a very spiritual time as well. And I love the center card here. Let me show you why in just a moment. But you have this divine guidance. This is all about angelic support, prayers being answered, spiritual strength, assistance, and miracles. So it really does wrap up here the energy of the Lionsgate portal because it ascends us. It takes us to this next level in our lives, but mostly internally. And that's what's able to shift, where we can see that in the outer world. So Leo represents courage, strength, expression, and passion, right? And Sirius is all about new beginnings. So yes, there are new beginnings coming in for you, but Leo gives you that extra push, that extra motivation, that extra courage to take the lead, to step forward and to manifest those dreams. We're going to see massive upgrades, massive shifts all around. Globally, we'll see shifts and changes in the economy with food. I'm getting weather with money and currencies. We're going to see a lot here, but there's going to be a breakdown, which we've already been seeing for years now. But 2023, we're seeing even bigger changes. Now, what I was seeing here, I was seeing a temperature gauge where I feel that this 8/8 portal, again, we're already in this activation period until around August 12th. But what's happening at this time, if some of you are having some symptoms such as a big dip in energy and then a big increase, this could be emotions coming in like waves, right? I'm getting here temperatures are changing as well, not just within your body, but this is around you. So we're seeing this happen all over over the globe. There may be things that completely surprise you, but I also sense some of these new beginnings, it's almost like they sweep you off your feet in a way. So even though I feel like there is a universal tower, it's for the better because it's helping us ascend. So that basically is the Lionsgate portal in a nutshell. I do feel on an individual level what it's leading to for a lot of you, and this is a collective reading, so each and every sign here, it's leading to this new life, right? That's what Sirius brings in. It can be uncomfortable, but like I said, necessary change to have these new beginnings. Some of you have already activated this a long time ago, many months ago, many weeks ago. You've been, excuse me, feeling this on a deeper level, especially those of you that are empaths, light workers, healers, right? For those of you that have been going through personal transformations yourself, you are feeling the global impact. You're feeling it on a deep level. This energy is all about transformation, big changes, hitting that in a way, it's a reset button, but a reset button in the form of what is working and continuing moving forward and expanding your consciousness based on what it has been working, but really releasing what hasn't. And that's one of the biggest shifts around this portal. This is also about growth, new journeys, a fresh start here, rebirth. For a lot of you, there's big changes in career, in the way that you make money. Leo energy can be big, bold, and taking a step, expressing yourself. For those of you that have some sort of career path or desire or passion, even if you're in retirement, it's to be able to express who you are on many different levels in relationships, in your career, and do what it is that your heart really is set out to do. Now, a lot of you can do this and bring money to the table while you do it. And so there may be big changes around career, around the way you make money, you earn money, the beliefs that you have around currency. We're going to see things shifting. And right away here, I'm hearing AI, which if you haven't already kind of looked into that or hopped on board, it's something that is here. It is not going away. And I just read the other day that AI is making such a huge projection that I believe it was Google said that certain things wouldn't even happen until maybe 2030 or 2050 that are already happening in 2023. So it is really blowing up here on many different levels. And I feel like a lot of you, this is your time to shine. This is the time for you to express yourself, open that YouTube channel, create that business, start an Etsy shop, take your business to alternative platforms or new levels, connect, network, go towards that job that values you, or go off on your own. For a lot of you, this is about climbing that ladder. Again, ascension. Whatever's not working, whatever upgrades that you need to work through in your life, it can be challenging because some of you may be saying, you know, I don't belong in this career anymore. So we're going to see a lot of people choosing a completely new direction. Maybe you've been in a specific career for 20 plus years. Maybe it's been something you went to school for, whatever it is here. A lot of you are shifting that energy, and this is the time to do it. Same goes for relationships. If you have been dealing with toxic people, toxic situations, or you've outgrown a cycle, you're really going to see some changes that may show up uncomfortably, but it's necessary for you to continue moving forward and manifest that new life that you desire, right? This can be about promotions. For some of you, going in and speaking what's on your mind. I'm getting that there's going to be favorable news for those of you that are willing to stand up for what it is that you believe, for those of you that believe that you are worthy of financial gain or worthy of you expressing your ideas, for them to be seen, for them to be heard, for them to be valued. And if you're not where you are at, a lot of you are choosing to go elsewhere. Now, for those of you that have a side hustle, this is the perfect opportune moment to ascend, take it to the next level. You have so many forces that are helping you out at this time. I do understand that there's a lot of shifts going on in the planets, a lot of retrogrades. We have a couple of moons happening here in the beginning of August, and then at the end of August, a blue moon. This is a really powerful time, a powerful month for you to grow. So what you can do yourself individually, some action steps that you can take around this portal, whether it is on 8/8, which is one of the peaks. I suggest if you can, I would take, if you can, a paid time off day, schedule it in your calendar, take a time where maybe you're not booking clients, you're not working, hustling, taking care of responsibilities, get a babysitter if you can, meditate, create a vision board. Listen to your feelings, get outside, get out in nature, spend some time in the great outdoors. This has 8 written all over it. They're showing me literally the infinity symbol is highlighted in my third eye here in a big yellow energy, which is again the solar plexus, which can directly also correlate with that Leo energy I'm feeling. But this is about getting out into either a wide open space, even if you live in a city. If you can get outside to the park, if you can get out on your balcony and spend some time looking at nature, connecting with plants, greenery, things of that solitude here, getting out in solitude, hiking, camping, nature, but grounding your energy. Some of your best ideas are going to come through on that day. For those of you that have been feeling a little bit confused or needing more clarity when it comes to your health, your personal life, your professional life, your love life, your finances, right? Whatever it may be for you, beautiful souls, clarity is available to you, but you must step away from the noise. There's something here around you being able to connect with the beautiful Mother Earth, right? Connect with everything around you on an energetic level, but allow yourself that space and time just to kind of connect with your higher self, your guides, your team, because this portal is activated, which opens up the third eye and the crown chakra. So we're able to have that clear vision. We're able to connect to our guides more. Dreams are quite intense around this time as well. A lot of you who are mediums or who have worked on their spiritual gifts of maybe clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and some gifts that you didn't even know you had may show up for you at this time. So it is a very exciting ascension process happening here. But again, I got to tell you, there's going to be some changes that are going to leave you feeling a little bit uncomfortable, because what this energy does is it forces you out of that comfort zone in order for you to continue moving forward on your soul's journey in the most abundant way possible for you to experience what your soul wanted to experience. And sometimes we fear change and we stay in that comfort zone, even though we know that we want more. We know that we are worthy of more. We know that we're more lovable and we could have the relationship or have the job or have these things, but there's fear that holds us back. Well, get ready, because Leo energy comes in and says, I'm going to give you that boost of courage, that boost of strength that you need to get up and out of a situation. Now, your final card here before we get into the tarot, and a special message from the Spirits of Nature Oracle deck I'm excited to share with you, brand new deck. This is all about flexibility, right? Divine detours. And that's what this energy is bringing in here. Literally divine detours where we're opening up to change. This is all about adaptability. So on a global level, what's happening here is because we're growing, we're ascending here. This ascension process is taking place. We're going to see new ideas coming in left and right, new ideas from governing agencies, from people in the lead. We're going to see others who want to take the lead, right? Just average people like you and I, right? Taking the lead, taking the stand, putting ourselves forward instead of maybe following the lead. This is about us breaking free and being the lead. So there is movement here happening for expansion, for our greatest and highest good. This is a really good time to do some yoga, right? Get out in nature, maybe do some yoga by the beach if you can, or out in the park. Get into the flow of life, because the more that you flow, the easier it will be, or I should say the more comfortable you can help this change that's inevitable. It's coming in here for you, but the more you're able to flow with this change, the better off you will be. All right, so I'm really excited about this time. A lot of you've been wanting to make these changes for a while. Some of you have been putting that work, a lot of it in, a lot of work into manifesting your dreams. You may see that this month is when things really start to get moving, things really start to get activated for you. So this deck here is from the Spirits of Nature Oracle, Stephen Farmer. I will link the decks used in the description box below, but let's see what you need to know from the nature spirits. What do we have here for you? On an individual level. Oh, wow. We literally have Earth and we have home showing up. So we're going to take a look at you individually, and we'll take a look at the global energy and how that may affect you as well. But we have, wow, this is powerful. We have Earth, which talks about the home here on planet Earth, Mother Earth, which we talked about earlier as well. And then we have volcano, which is all about release. So this is really interesting. We have card 14, which is about temperance, right? Tempering our emotions. And as I mentioned earlier, Spirit was showing me that thermometer in a sense. And it was like I was seeing these dips in temperature, but the temperature also represents emotion. It represents the energy. So emotions could absolutely feel a little bit jumbled. We may feel a little bit of fear because of the change here, but this is a really powerful time. Now, on an individual level, you may be feeling disconnected from your body as well as disengaged from the earth beneath your feet, your one true home. The phrase head in the clouds is appropriate for how you've been feeling lately. When you're in this state, there's a sense of loss, alienation, fragmentation, and disassociation. Though you have ways to compensate for this lack of grounding, they tend to be temporary measures and may even be used to numb yourself from reality. There are a few ways to reawaken the felt relationship between your body and the earth, which we just talked about this with the great outdoors. So a lot of you, this is about you coming back home to yourself. And again, with that crown chakra activating, beautiful souls, and with that third eye, you're able to connect easier, right? It is mostly our human egos and ourselves that disconnect. So for those of you that have been feeling a little bit disengaged from earth, this is a beautiful opportunity to get back on the path, right? Trust in the divine detours. Some of you may have veered off for a little while, but this is about you coming back home to you. I'm also getting this is a global energy as well. So we'll just take a look and go with it here for what's coming in. There are a few ways to reawaken the felt relationship. Dance, sit on the floor, walk barefoot on the earth, do yoga, do Tai Chi, touch someone you love, make love. Throughout any of these activities or others you can think of, remember to breathe deeply and slowly, expressing your gratitude to Mother Gaia for the home she provides and the gift of your more immediate home, your body. So for a lot of you, if you've been having issues with the body, or if you felt disconnected with your body, because that is your temporary home here on earth, right? Is our body. When we cross over to the other side, that body stays here, right? It stays here. Our soul goes on. Make offerings to Mother Earth with cornmeal, sage, or sacred tobacco by prayerfully taking a pinch and placing it lovingly on the land or her body. Doing so is a way of honoring the reciprocity of your relationship with her and offering her gratitude and blessings. If you wish, you can even go so far as kissing the very ground you walk on as an expression of your gratitude and love for how she not only provides a home, but is home. Whew. That was very powerful because again, this whole energy here is about reconnecting to bring us closer. And we've come here on this planet Earth, right? And some of you are from other planets, absolutely. Some of you are from other star systems, and some of you this is really activated, because I'm going to go out here, talk a little woo woo, but you're here, you're listening, so I have a feeling you're going to embrace the best you can. Some of you are from the Sirius star system, and this is a really powerful time if you've been feeling homesick lately. So what that means is if you've been feeling lonely and just missing the other side. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to do anything crazy here, but I do feel for those of you that have been homesick for quite some time, there's going to be a reconnection. There is this feeling of unconditional love showing up, and that is feelings that you're going to feel in this portal energy. However, because that portal closes on 8/12 and we feel that embrace of unconditional love, it may feel a little bit challenging when that portal closes again, because we're thinking, well, we want to keep that love, right? And that's our priority, is to embrace and maintain. It doesn't mean that you're constantly going to go through life feeling that continuous bliss every second, but it means that you will incorporate more of that unconditional love in what it is that you do every day, the people that you surround yourself with, the job that you have, how you express yourself, how you treat your body, right? How you treat other people. That is all about us coming back home to raising the vibrations and ascending. So this may be, yes, very important on an individual level, but as you always hear me say, when we heal ourselves, we heal the earth. But there is this reciprocity that you'll be feeling here between you and the ground you walk on. Really beautiful. Now, the volcano talks about release. It's also card 40. And isn't this interesting? Because we have here 14, so there's a 4, and then we also have 40, and that 4 and 4 equals 8, which is that Lionsgate portal. But 4s are all about structure. It's about planning, setting a firm foundation. It's all about stability. So those are the things that you're going to be focusing on creating more of in your world. So the volcano is all about release. And it says if you have been suppressing your emotions, and maybe that's caused considerable inner turmoil. At times you feel like exploding, but you hold yourself back for fear of losing control and possibly doing harm to maybe others or yourself. Your childhood experiences have taught you that it was much safer to withhold your feelings, and at some point you made a promise to never lose your temper. In spite of an occasional outburst, you've done fairly well with this promise. However, that early decision to hold in your feelings has generalized not just your anger, but it's also hurt, but also other emotions such as sadness, fear, and grief, as well as your joy. So this is powerful here. Really listen, because a lot of you, this may completely hit home with you, where we tend to feel like we need to be in control at every moment, but we also hold in other very important emotions, and that can create dis-ease, beautiful ones. It can create dis-ease in the body, also known as disease. No matter what your emotions are, rather than pushing them down, it's important for you to learn to safely release and express them when they have become apparent. And that's what I was feeling. And maybe, I got goosebumps. Maybe that's why Spirit was showing me that temperature gauge, because some of your emotions are going to run hot. Some are going to run cold. Some of you, you're feeling the effects. And if this is you, it's because you are feeling so deeply. That is part of your healing, your personal healing, and the healing of the planet. You're a light worker. You're here to make that change and to be that change. Let the tears run down your cheeks. Express your anger with words. Allow laughter to erupt from your belly. Have an orgasm, either with a lover or by yourself, and enjoy the explosive release. Share your feelings with a trusted friend. Pay attention to how others express their feelings in a healthy way and model yourself after them. Keep a journal where you can express whatever you need. Suppressing your emotions not only contributes to your stress level, but it may ultimately lead to physical physical illnesses. Releasing them gradually helps you let off steam, and it leaves you relieved of some of your tension. And it's interesting because Leo is fiery, right? Leo can absolutely erupt. So this is a great time for release because you have here the protection of the angels with divine guidance, right? You have this new life here available. So feel all those feelings. Feel all those emotions. That's what you need on that individual level, is to not suppress, okay? It's time to let it out in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that works for you. Okay, and spending time in the outdoors, but being flexible here as well is key to some of these shifts. Okay, flexibility. Some of you have had to be flexible. Maybe you've lost your home. Maybe you've lost a job. There's been ups and downs in relationships. A lot of you have felt bored. I'm getting a sense of boredom here. A lot of you already have been feeling this shift, and you're saying, okay, when is this happening? When? I feel it. I've been feeling it. What else is here? We have this feeling that, boom, it's just going to happen right in front of us, and it's this huge thing. This shift is already taking place, right? This shift is something that you're already stepping into. The shift in itself is the ascension of energy, right? So what's happening here is as you raise your vibrations, you're going to see these shifts happening in your outer world. It's not this big boom universal moment of something huge that could cause chaos, that could cause panic. And we're seeing outbursts all over the world on a global level, but let's take a look and see what's coming in globally. Now I'm seeing here huge weather shifts, weather changes. I know where I'm located, we have 4 seasons here, and it's been extremely temperamental, hence the temperance card or the temperance energy that we were tuning into earlier. But I feel that things are shifting on such a rapid level that we're going to see a lot of big changes. I see something here with food, with the way food is incorporated into our everyday lives, how we grow it, how we feel about it. Sustainability is very important. I see a lot more people planting, growing, taking care of themselves, working on eating healthier, having better diets, taking control of their lives, taking the power back, whatever that may look like. And I feel like it is in forms of how you make money, how you eat, how you take care of your body, because somewhere along the lines, we handed over that control. And I feel like it's about us doing what we need to do, and it's about us connecting with our higher selves on a level that we've lost touch with, right? So now we're able to integrate some of these beautiful ascension energies that go along with living that life of having the human experience, but being able to do it in a new way, one that brings in and ushers in more of that unconditional love. And that may be something that has been missing for a little while. There is the energy of the butterfly. This is that global energy that we're tuning into, which is all about regeneration, and it's about the death, right? The death card represents that butterfly. But I personally am a fan of the death energy because sometimes we stay in that caterpillar stage, but the caterpillar is never going to stay as a caterpillar, right? It's always going to transform into a butterfly. But before it gets to that butterfly, it goes through that cocoon process. That cocoon process is sticky, it's ooey, it's gooey, it's messy. It feels like the caterpillar is going to die, right? But what comes out of it is this absolutely beautiful transformation. And that's what's showing up here on a global level. So when things seem like they are breaking down, when things seem so chaotic and we feel like there's such a huge heavy force in the world, where is this world going? It's crumbling, right? Don't project that fear-based energy out there, because really we're ascending. We're a lot better than a lot of souls think that we are heading towards, but it's also up to us, right? To take back that power, whatever that may be for us. But it's about us growing, evolving, and ascending. So it says here, life was moving along for us in a relatively steady and predictable way until certain events such as COVID, right? Until certain events plunged us into a chaotic cycle from which we are now gradually emerging. COVID was just the catalyst, right? COVID, the pandemic, all of that, really what it did is it was that cocoon process. For a lot of us, maybe we lost jobs, we lost loved ones, businesses shut down, the world shut down. But what it did, beautiful souls, is it put us in that cocoon phase. And now what's happening on a global level, I apologize, a lot of emotion here, a lot of energy. For those of you that are light workers, you're feeling it as well. And it says, we've had to face a number of challenges and have been feeling overwhelmed, questioning all you've come to know, turning inward for answers that don't always come. You may not be aware of it, but this period has served as a gestation period for a major transformation. One where a new you is being regenerated. Although your DNA remains the same, there is a restructuring happening epigenetically similar to the cells that are activated in the butterfly's transformation. Even your own physical appearance is noticeably changing along with the way you carry yourself. You may have an urge to wear brighter, more colorful clothing. You are being called to explore different fun and creative activities and to deepen your spiritual practice and beliefs. Enjoy this period of regeneration as you discover parts of yourself that have previously remained hidden. As this new you continues to emerge, allow yourself to explore whatever you're drawn to with courage. Beautiful. With courage. Hello, Lionsgate portal. With courage and a sense of adventure. And there's that serious energy, right? All about new beginnings and adventure. So again, this is collective. This is global. And I apologize for a moment there. I really opened myself up to that gate, that portal. I've been feeling it since this is opened. And a lot of you are feeling it as well. And you may be called to make drastic shifts. And Sirius brings in a huge grand sweep, right? It's all about big gestures, big changes. And it comes in and kind of sweeps you off your feet, where this could be the time where you meet the love of your life. It could be the time that you make the big change and the leap from corporate to going off on your own. It could be a time where you launch a memoir, or you launch a part of yourself into the universe, into the world, right? It is about you spreading your wings, and whatever that looks like for you, beautiful ones, this is the time to do it. So for anyone that may have felt rejected, abandoned, maybe you feel judged, maybe there's fears around not being good enough, perhaps you've been doing the work, right? That is all about to take a back seat, because whatever it is that you are designed to do, whatever your soul contracted to do here on earth in a big, significant, powerful way, this is the time where you're going to spread your wings and do it. This is what you're being guided to do at this time. All right, last but not least, we're going to get a few messages from your loved ones on the other side, your spiritual team, your higher self. What do we need to know at this time? Someone has a father on the other side, loved ones on the other side. Specifically, father energy is, wow, look at this. Okay, for those of you that have mothers or fathers that have crossed over, these cards came out together. I'm also getting here Father God, Mother God, right? It's that universal masculine, feminine, Mother Earth, right? Father God. This is all about that divine guidance. Wow, look at this, you guys. This is all about opening up. Now, we also see here that some of you may have a mother or father in spirit. Okay, I'm getting here Edness, okay, or Agnes. I'm not sure. That may be a maiden name. It could be someone's last name as well. I'm getting here Nikolai. Nikolai could be Nicholas. There is Perez. I feel like that's come up in a reading. I'm getting Sagittarian energy as well. There could have been something around December showing up here. I have S, strong S initials for some of you. Could be Mother S. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Someone really was a green thumb. Someone's mother was a green thumb. I'm seeing someone going fishing with their father. For some of you, you've had quite a tumultuous relationship with a father or a mother. Some of you didn't even know them. Trust that in the spirit world, you are protected, you are supported, you are loved unconditionally. These people, these tribes, right? The contracts that you've made, regardless of what the relationship looked like here on earth, you've made a contract with another soul, right? Another spark of the divine, same as you, to grow, to learn, to evolve, having somewhat of an individual experience, right? A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. And for those of you that you didn't have that experience here on earth, again, you're tuning in to the energy of unconditional love. So even if you didn't feel that parental love here on earth, you're absolutely going to feel it from mother and father God energy here. So this is huge. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that the special bond of love can never be broken. Beautiful. I just heard Rachel, someone calling out the name Rachel here. Some of you could even be dreaming about a mother or father, or you are feeling such as, you know, the emotions that just ran through me. I like to think of myself as a pretty composed person, but as that earth energy came in, this release, it's important for us not to hold back those emotions, such as joy, such as feeling the energies of the world, feeling even the pain, right? Feeling the sorrow, the sadness, but yet the good and the change and the shifts and the beautiful transformations that are occurring. Feel it all. Allow yourself. This is your permission slip from your higher self saying, feel it all. Release what no longer serves you and embrace more of the goodness, right? Embrace more of this experience to a higher dimension here. All right, what else do we have for you? We have Seek. Seek showing up. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy. You're aware of this. A lot of you know this already. Every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, right? The trees, the animals, you, the plants, every single thing contains energy. We are all one with spirit and will always be connected to each other. That's what this Lionsgate portal is opening up for us to connect to. Third eye energy, where we can connect to people on a deeper level. So even though we have some retrogrades happening and some of us are going to really feel the uncomfortability when it comes to relationships, it's almost as if you're seeing through the surface, and you're seeing the role that specific people play in your life to help you evolve, to help you grow. So I certainly see here that you're coming home to yourself. You're coming home to understanding why certain events played out for you. And because you have this sense of awareness and understanding, you're able to detach from environments, situations, beliefs, patterns, addictions, whatever it may be that is holding you back or that you feel tethered or tied to. This is the perfect time to release. All right, last but not least, let's get one final, actually, let's dive right into the tarot. Let's see what comes up here. What do we need to know? What do you need to know at this time to best embrace this energy of the Lionsgate portal? Some of you may be seeing 8s or 4s, which we have the 4 here. Spirit is saying here, don't waste this energy. Don't waste this time here on don't miss the opportunity for abundance. Thank you, Spirit. Don't miss the opportunity for abundance, because there's losses. There's things that have happened in the past, but this Lionsgate portal is a portal for a reason, right? It's here to help us ascend, help us grow. Don't miss this opportunity, because I feel like this is your shot. This is your chance to shine. That Leo energy is all about you putting yourself out there, even if it feels scary, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if there's fear you're behind it, push through it. Don't miss your opportunity, because there's a full cup here that is ready to be embraced, and you may surprise yourself. It could be the best thing that you've ever decided for yourself. All right, Four of Cups. What do we have here? What else? What do we need to know at this time, please? Five of Cups. Wow. So you're moving up. I like this though, because this is about healing the past, right? You have the opportunity to grow. For those of you that have dealt with emotional loss, mourning, disappointment, broken heart, betrayal, this is time for you to heal, right? This is a really wonderful opportunity to heal and come out from a situation that's been stuck in order for you to have this new life. For those of you that have struggled in career, because we do have career showing up here for you, some of you have lost your reputation or your confidence as well. This is a brand new time for you to heal that loss and to make big changes in your world. So I don't mind seeing the Four and the Five of Cups, because this is good stuff, right? Whatever shows up here, this is in the form of what you are manifesting more of into your world. Queen of Wands, beautiful. This is the feminine energy here of fire, which Leo energy is fire. Queen of Wands is confident. She's ambitious. She has goals. When she is in the high frequency of her archetype, her element here, she can shift. She can turn her world into a vibrant, energetic, powerful space. And for those of you that have struggled with insecurities, jealousy, ego, right? This is all about you inspiring yourself and others to live your best lives by making the choices to move forward and pushing through any of those obstacles, knowing that you're protected and supported. You're not going to get burned here. That's one of the beauties with the Queen of Wands is, even though that fire exists all around her, she also has this water as well. So there's a level of protection here. The Queen of Wands is strong. She's confident. She's creative. She's artsy. She could be an entrepreneur. She can be someone who steals the spotlight, right? That's Leo energy for you. So whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest, Spirit is saying here, don't miss this opportunity to stand in your power, stand in your greatest strength here, and to take action. Even if other people may point a finger, may judge, may be jealous, may be projecting, don't let that energy spill out of your own cup here, okay? Don't let someone else knock that cup down. You have what it takes to fill your own cup and keep it flowing, keep it going, embrace it. You have all the tools you need. You have that spiritual divine guidance to embrace this energy here and to utilize, right? Live your best life, whatever that looks like for you. That is what I have for you. That is the Lionsgate portal. That's what you can expect coming in. Please take it as it resonates. Be flexible and open to change. A very big message here. Connect with your spirit guides. I'm hearing as well, some of you are going to receive a name. It could be a name of a loved one. It could be a name of a guide as well. Even though names aren't as important as the energy itself, if you've been wanting to know the name of a guide, ask. And I feel like you will receive. So just ask, connect. You may even receive messages from star beings, from extraterrestrial life, right? Depending on the openness and the of how you are expanding. And the third eye here, a lot of you could see things, feel things, hear things on levels that you've never felt before. I hope this resonates, beautiful souls. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled message out there to those that need it most. If you're vibing with the energy of this channel and you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so very much for spending your precious time and energy here today with me. Lots of love.